Klingberg's mission has always been, and belief has always been, in the family. That kids should be raised in a family. John Klingberg, our founder, the only thing he could do in his day was create a large family for kids. So in 1903, he took in 3 boys into his own house. A couple weeks later, he had rented a house and was taking more kids in, and until he had about 10 houses in the city of New Britain. And then in 1922, they finished building this building, and all the kids from all the 10 houses came up and were living up here in a self-sustaining farm and community. They had gardens for food. They had cows, chickens, pigs, the works, and the kids helped run the farm, and this is how they lived. The only communication that kids really had in the community was going to school, but otherwise this was their home. It was so then we realized that even though this was a good place, it still wasn't family, and that's what kids missed. And they weren't in a family, so they didn't see what how a marriage looks. They didn't see how to be a parent. They didn't know what living in a house was like. And when they left here, that was a whole new world to them. And we realized that kids really need to be raised in a family. So in 1970, that's when we switched to repairing families for kids and making sure the family could stay together. And if the family couldn't stay together, then we started adoption and foster care. And if we couldn't fix a family for kids, then we found a family for kids. And that's pretty much what goes on today. It's still that belief that kids need a family, and we just do it differently in different time cultures.